Hello and welcome, everyone. How are you today? I hope you are all well, and I am delivering April monthly reading of 2018. So here we are entering the second quarter, and April 1st falls on Sunday, which is the Easter celebration of the resurrection of Jesus, and I'm proud to add that Jesus came through for my most recent Angels Bring Loving Miracles video. And I have to be candid, I did get emotional because, I was raised in Catholic faith, and my mother went to church twice a week, Sundays, and to read the rosary during the week. I was raised in a very not strict, because we were very open-minded, as I repeat, my mother, born from 10, all of them, 4 boys, 6 girls, all mystic spiritual mediums, every single one of them. And then on my father's side, um, I was the first grandchild. My father was her first child out of 5, and she was literally the medicine woman in the mountains of Puerto Rico, where they had the local store, where you could get organic foods and canned foods and supplies like hammers and nails and stuff like that. So I'm fortunate to be involved in that, but Jesus also born a mystic. He could exorcise demons out of you, and obviously, as the Son of Father God, he resurrected in a very spiritual, mystical way. So I'm here now to open up April 1st in the month of April and see what happens. Because what's kind of fun is that, Venus has been heavy, the High Priestess has been heavy, the Magician has been heavy on my table. Actually, I'm keeping the Thelema deck because for this happy birthday, Aries and Taurus, okay? And Aries, ruled by Mars, which we've been talking about Mars as well in the sign of Capricorn, and it's like melt all the haters away, okay? But here we have Taurus ruled by Venus. And, it wouldn't be cool because Aries tarot card is the Emperor, and Taurus's card is the Hierophant. But that Taurus ruled by Venus, the Empress tarot card, planet Venus's tarot card is the Empress. You know what I'm saying? Wouldn't it be nice if this reading delivers some of that energy? Okay. So I've kept the Thelema deck open because this is the Empress Venus right there. And I brought out for the fire element of Aries. My first tarot, dragon tarot deck ever is this one, which I still love. But I try not to use it too much because I love when it comes out. It does deliver righteous wisdom. And then my tarot draconis, and this is the lovers, and this is the star card. Okay. So let's see what happens. And because we also have a full moon in the sign of Scorpio, water Scorpio, at the end of the month, I'm going to bring out these the mermaids and dolphins that I like to work with. We're going to pick a pairing of these, okay, for the Empress and Emperor wisdom, all right? So the end of the month, April 30th, we're going to have a full moon in Scorpio. And let me make sure, yes. Okay, beautiful. So we have that going on as well, a pairing. I think a pairing is righteous because we're still harnessing Venus energy and Mars and Emperor and Empress. And so let's see what happens, okay? And April is another month. I live here in the northern hemisphere where it's coming into spring, summer now in the respect spring, but it's a lovely time, especially in the state of Florida. Many people visit, but now that they'll exit soon because but they've had horrible winter. I mean, literally, I've been living here since 1974 out on these beaches, and literally, I have never seen so much traffic ever. I mean, to take a right from my street corner or take a left, because my road is just a 2 single lane road. It's, oh, look at this right in my hand. See, sometimes I talk too much. I think that's when they're saying, stop talking. Anyway, this is the first time I've ever seen so much traffic where I live. Literally this year, the first time. I can't even turn right or left. Forget about left. Okay, card in my hand already. From the Dragon Tarot. You see what I mean? That Dragon Tarot deck is, it's fascinating to me. I enjoy it very, very much. Okay, so let's see what's going on. Okay, look at this card rolling in my hand. What's going on in this? What's going on here? Okay. Another one from the Thelema deck. Okay, hold on. Okay. Alrighty. Well, let's just see what happens here. Well, I embrace bonus cards, but I truly didn't, expect to receive. And look at this card now. Oh my goodness, what time is it already? See, I don't know how other readers do it, but I feel like electromagnetic energy, and I have my own. Everything has electromagnetic energy. Everything, the earth, everything, electromagnetic energy. So, it's like I don't know how other readers do it, but like I can sense a spark. Okay, let's just keep moving here. Let's just keep moving. Okay. Alrighty. Okay. This month is all about that balance. Aries, Mars, and Taurus, Venus. We've been talking about the balance quite often for this first quarter. Well, my channel is all about the balance, actually. And I know I have to do this reading. I just know it's going to be it's going to be like a wicked reading. Like we're going to talk about things some people don't want to hear about. The phantom forces and the beautiful ones. Because it is truly about a spiritual warfare out there. It's always been. So, and I truly personally don't want to do it either, but this is the month to do it. I was going to do it last month or this March, but I'm not going to do it yet. I'm a allow. Let's see what this reading delivers with Aries, Mars, and Taurus, Venus, and let's see what happens. Okay, let's see what happens. There we go in my hand. And I remember it was I started my YouTube channel on November 2011, 2011. And the Venus transit came in June of 2012. And thank goodness for technology today. I could watch it. But I did a reading that I kind of, like they said, lost my shit in it. Like I was like, what? I mean, it was so powerful for me. And then I did a reading with Odin, and the 2 runes of Odin came through. I went into some kind of deal there. And I cried just on Sunday when Jesus arrived, because I was talking about, his resurrection of Eastern. If those of you follow my Angels Bring Loving Miracles videos, literally I have drawing of Jesus Christ looking up to the heavens of his resurrection. That was presented to me by my ex-husband, which he didn't have a spiritual bone in his body. So 3 times. And now, right now, I'm just curious what's going on here, because I think it's time for us to truly, understand the invisible intelligence exists, okay? But it's the invisible intelligence are also dark forces, all right? And if you follow me long enough, but I have new subscribers, so, I kind of repeat, but it's fine. It's like, I remember going to Catholic Church, and they repeat every Sunday, That's one reason I think why people just get sick of it, but this is a whole different vibe now. The cosmic realm is really working with us. March was supernatural month, okay? 2 blue moons. January, 2 full moons, lunar eclipse. You won't see that again until 2037, okay? So it's time, bonus card. It's time to really ground yourself and decide, if you're watching videos like mine and you're awakened, what you're going to do and how you're going to do it, okay? And, oh God, look at this other card just kind of, see, that's what I'm saying. I can feel things, okay? Of all the clairs, I'm clairsentient. That's for sure. For certain. Okay. All right, my darlings. And then we have the mermaids. We're going to select a couple cards of these. So let's see what continues on. 11:44. No, 11:34, 36. Look at the numbers. I've been seeing numbers so often. I mean that, 777, like, and it's very positive. Definitely the angels are speaking to us when we see those numbers. How fabulous. How fabulous. Now, as I shared, let me see if I wrote the year let me see, hold on. When did I know this is when I'm, because I love dragons. I didn't even write so I know this is before 2005, because I used to write, now I write when I receive things, but okay, yeah. So this is copywritten 1996. Okay, 1996. The Dragon Tarot by Peter. Created and illustrated by Peter Kownick under the direction of Terry Donaldson. Okay. I vote dragons and unicorns. Unicorns are the savants of the white light. Okay, trust that. That's why we keep them strong. But dragon power is, we fight dark forces with dragon power. Okay. So anyway, what does arrive for me? The Queen of Fire herself. The Queen of Wands. The Queen of Passionate Energy. The Queen of Fire. Look how fabulous. She is my favorite queen. She truly is. For those of you who follow me long enough, you know that. And I love, the King of Cups is super cool too. But I love the King of Fire. But the Queen of Fire is my madame. And here there's a full moon. And this full moon is going to be in the sign of Scorpio, water sign, at the end of the month, the 30th. But here she sees, she has a full moon. And see the pyramids? I always talk about the pyramids, about their stability on a quadrant of 4. But yet, a triangle energy is the most powerful energy you can encompass. It really is. Triangle energy is, and you can Google now, everything we can Google now, but here's my Queen of Fire with the beautiful pyramids. Ah, how fabulous. So the Queen of Fire opening up with this Aries, Mars. Happy birthday again, Aries. Happy birthday again, Taurus. But it's like, get your passionate energy on. Truly, my darlings, if you're passionate of something, it's time now to make it happen. Okay, and there's no rush. It's not like rushing. You know, um, it might be a project you've been working on for 10 plus years. Okay, that's fine. But now you know, you have to understand it's meant to fruition now. It's meant to become public. It's meant to be shared. Okay. And if you just have a thought about something like, you know what, I am awakening. I believe now in the supernatural, the mystics, the metaphysics of the world, earth, air, fire, water, and spirit. Then make something happen for yourself. Okay. Wow. Well, we don't have the Emperor or the Empress yet, but look at this. My favorite queen arrives, and the King of Kings, the King of Air, the King of Swords arrives in the dragon energy. Okay. The dragons are the mofos of the elementals. Okay. Literally. They are the mofos of the elementals. And this, I don't have HBO, and I know this Games of Thrones has been very popular, and I, people write to me about you need to get on this, but I just don't watch TV like that. So, but if I can like just watch this Games of Thrones in this next season, because I did watch finally the first show I ever watched was the last ending when she came down this huge dragon. And I don't even understand all the characters. That's why I'm like, do I want to really do that? But that now I have the Queen of Fire and the King of Air Element, King of Kings, the queens and the kings are in the castle, okay, and they need to rule their people correctly. Okay, they need to bring, joy and medicinal intelligence and make sure everything's balanced. But here we have. And this is the dragons. This dragon tarot I've had a long time, way before YouTube. So what's coming in my hand is importante. Eight of Swords, look at that. Air element again. And the eights, as I look at the eights, it's all about power and success. Okay. So now we have another eight, or excuse me, another swords. And when we speak about the swords, it's again, how are you thinking? Are you thinking righteously? Are you overcoming obstacles from the past? And this has been a huge theme. Huge theme. Let the past go. Let the haters melt away. Okay. Because once you say, I'm awakening or I'm embracing my spirituality, trust me, and especially if you are in a position like in the public forum and people don't get that, and they're like, what the heck is that? And especially if they're like atheists or who else knows what they are. Just don't even get involved because the universe will align you. And this 2018 is that master code that you will meet people. You're meant to meet a pairing of that people get you. And when you align with like this pairing right now, Queen of Fire and the air. Look at mountains are here again. Look at that. The mountains, the ambition, having intelligence. You're supposed to meet people. And it could be a love affair too, okay? But you're supposed to meet the people that when you either work together, you align together, or you romance together, it's meant to be this 2018 code. Okay. And here we are, this monthly reading for April. And we just talked about, okay, Mars, happy birthday Aries, and Venus, happy birthday Taurus. Okay. It's like this, even though they're different energies, they're supposed to commit to a project. And it could be, a project, but it could be making babies too. Okay. It's meant to align. Okay. So believe in that. And here we have the Eight of Swords, the Eight of Air. Again, how we think. Okay. And reminder, Aries is a fire sign, passionate energy, which we have the Queen of Passionate Energy. And then Taurus is an earth element ruled by the Venus. So get grounded. But with grounding, right, we think, we align, we close our eyes, we call on those powers that be for you, that give you the wisdom, okay, right? You take that quiet power time every day, call it meditation, call it introspection. I like to call it quiet power time. And always have pen and paper ready for whatever you receive. But this is pretty powerful in my hand right here, via my beautiful deck, the Dragon Tarot I've had for a long, long time. Okay? So make it happen for yourselves, my darlings. Overcome obstacles. You will have success. Let the negative ones melt away. Right? Like in that Wizard of Oz that was written as a children's book, 100 years ago or something? Right? And the Wicked Witch of the West, how simple it was. Just throw some water on her and she melted away. Okay? Consider what I'm sharing because it's been coming through. Okay? That's why I pick random cards and in front of you all. So you know that this is how they want us to talk about. Look how cute. The Page of Cups. I've never seen this card before. This is from the Thelema deck. Look at this. The Page of Cups. And yes, they made the page a female because usually that's the feminine, receptive as well. And remember, swords are masculine active, okay? Masculine active, and so is fire. So we got masculine active, masculine active, masculine active. But now we come with the Page of Cups. And that speaks of that, feminine receptive side, like Luna and Mother Earth. But here we have the page, and the pages and the knights, male active, in the respect of male energy. I call them young blood because, yes, they're in the castle, okay? Yes, they live in the castle, but they have the energy to go on. And that's why if you're 20 years old, if you're 70, 80 years old watching this video, you make your dreams happen. You put your thoughts and your intentions, your passionate energy, and you get grounded and you work with the universal intelligence and make it happen. Okay? Because something's happening for all of us in 2018. And if you can get by a body of water, please do so. Okay. And if you don't live, by a body of water, like you live in the mountains, you can take those sea salt baths. Okay. You take that time. Even if you have a shower, you can still, put one of those little rubber discs that keep the water in, and just, and get a water bottle with sea salt, and just spray yourself while you're in the shower. I'm telling you, it's very healing. Very, very healing. And you do your prayers in there. Okay, so we open with the Queen of Fire. Caliente, muy caliente, passionate energy. And now my favorite Knight comes through. Look at that. We just had the Page of Water. And now the Knight of Fire. We talk about him a lot. He is my favorite Knight because he's got that passionate, that energy. And he just rocks and rolls. And, because he's one of those, everybody loves him. The men love him and the females love him. Okay. The men think he's a badass and the females just want to be with that type of badass energy. It's just who he is. And he's usually known as the playboy of the tarot, in my opinion. But I see the young blood is here. So we have the queen and king of the court, and success is here with the 8 of Swords. You know, how you're thinking, and think positive. Always think positive. Sometimes, yes, life, you know, that's why I don't watch the internet too much or even television, because I see all this stuff, people being murdered or people, you know, it just makes me not comfortable. So, but again, it's reality. I'm not going to play stupid, but we can also embrace our own inner core soul, force, source self, our true soul while we're here, and make something happen. And this year is the year to do a positive approach towards who you believe you truly are. Okay? Fun. So we got the energy here, the energy of our emotions being balanced, the Knight of Fire saying, hey, let's make it happen. Look how gorgeous. Look how beautiful. Now, she's never come through from this deck. The Queen of Cups is here. Isn't this fabulous? The Queen of Cups from this deck, I don't think has ever come through. How beautiful. This is beautiful. You know, and the Cups is that water, emotions, about relationships, creativity, imagination, you know, family and your friends. And, you know, it's the love, the hearts. Comes from el corazón, the heart chakra. The anahata love. Look how beautiful. So now we have the Queen of Fire and the Queen of Cups arriving. Isn't this is glorious? Beautiful. Even though this Queen is literally, the fire is all about that male active, okay, male passionate energy, active masculine. But the water is all about feminine receptive, the Luna, the Mother Earth. But we have 2 queens here. But this King of Kings, he's the highest ranked king in the tarot. He's aligning with them, you know. He wants them to visit his king, you know. He wants to align with this energy, okay, in positive ways, to make the kingdom rule stronger. Make the kingdom rule stronger. Beautiful. Wonderful. 2 of Arrows, 2 of Swords again. Well, here we have the 2, the balance now. You know, I've had this deck a long time as well, this Tarot Draconis, but I can't recall if this card has ever come through. But you see, this dragon is there holding a mystical crystal ball. And I'm making sure my crystal ball, I'm going to put it out in this superlative blue moon this weekend. Put it by the windowsill. And I've been suggesting boil some water and put this water at the windowsill where the moon is going to reflect. And that way you can put that water in the refrigerator and you can sip it here and there. Wash your face with it, okay? Just keep it. Don't just use it in one day. Make it happen, okay? And we've been talking about those 2s as 2018, Master 11, Code 11, universal number. And 1 and 1 is 2. This balance, this pairing, okay? There is a pairing coming. And you're supposed to work together. You're supposed to cooperatively work together, okay, to make for many others, you know, to get it. I don't think this card's ever come through. You know what? Wait a minute. I have to think now for the moment, because I know this card has never come through, but I called it the arrows because I see this arrow here, But I see all this fire too. I don't know. This could be the Two of Wands. Let's just put this to the side for the moment. Okay, we'll come back. Let's pick up all the cards because it's all in red now. I've never received this card all the years I've had this deck. And it's speaking about number 2. Let's see what happens. Let's see. Maybe this is the Wands. Okay, hold on a second. Hold on a moment. Major Arcana, the spiritual initiate card. Begin planning your future because it will succeed. No doubt about it. No doubt about it. Hold on a moment. Let me just see something here. Let me just see, because now we have these two. They, arrows usually represents the air element. But are they wands? Hold on. Let's see what happens here. Isn't this crazy fabulous? Crazy good, crazy cool, however you want to call it. Look at this for Taurus. My happy birthday, Taurus. Look who arrived. Your Hierophant. Your Major Arcana card has come through. Isn't this fabulous? He's saying high five. And, the Hierophant is usually noted as a high priest, of wisdom in the respect that they can marry you in a church. And, he's usually seen as a pope in traditional tarot. But this is you, Taurus, coming through for your birthday month. Isn't that nice? Like knowing that you have that tradition and stability in the tradition of your codes. Okay? But the thing we need to kind of watch, like all those in the Vatican, they're all about material possessions that they don't share with us. I talk about that a lot because I was raised Catholic, and I talk about a lot how, the Romans crucified Jesus, but in Rome is the highest Catholic church, the Vatican. And they have so much esoteric wisdom that they do not share with us. Okay. And I find that very egregious. Wonderful. For my Taurus folks, or if you have, if you have Taurus in your moon or your rising or your sun, here he is coming through. But I just want to see something right now because I need to represent what's going down here, because I need to understand this Two of, see, because I can tell, I know this is the Queen of Wands because it says it right there, but I'm trying to think. Let me see. Oh, yes. This is the two of fire. The Two of Fire and the Ten of Fire. Here we go. Here we go. Wands, the dragons of the battle. Our home is the flaming heart of the battle, capital B battle, where the clamor of our wings drowns out the shouts of the warriors and the clanging of 100,000 swords crossing. No castle can resist our fire. No chain can subdue us. This is the torch, capital T torch, lit by our capital F fire. It is up to you to use it for destruction or for creation. Okay? And see, here it says the Two of Wands, the Two of Fire, the globe of supremacy. And you can see holding a globe right there. The globe of supremacy, the affirmation, accomplishments. How beautiful. I have never, ever seen this card before. This is first time. Okay, we just brought the Hierophant out there too. For the Taurus energies. And Taurus ruled by Venus. Okay. But look at this. The globe of supremacy and the affirmation. Accomplishments. Make it happen, my darlings. Make it happen. And now we go to the 10. Okay. Here we see the stone of captivity. Overwhelming responsibility. Okay, you can see the stone, and you can see the dragon is chained here in a way. Okay, but, you know, he can get away from that. But the stone of captivity, overwhelming responsibility. Okay, so now, you know, when I think of tens, though, numerology wise, and I speak of this as many years I've been on YouTube, you know, I think of that like um, a success in large amount. And we just had for the two affirmation accomplishment. So believe in this success, okay? And it is overwhelming responsibility, especially if you're working with spirit and they want you to create. And, you know, there's a lot. There's a lot of planning. There's a lot of doing. Passionate energy. You know, when you have passionate energy for projects, it takes work, okay? But the deliverance, the accomplishment can deliver to great success, okay? But just understand that there's going to be people who don't get you, okay? And they're not going to believe in you at all. And that's what, you know, awakening is all about spiritually. But, you know, just let them melt away. Let them melt away. Look at this. Spiritual initiate card right here. 0. In traditional tarot known as the Fool. Just let them melt away because your treasures are coming, okay? But yes, you got to walk the talk and work it, okay? You got to walk the talk and work it. No doubt about it. Look, we have for Scorpio. Scorpio with this full moon at the end of the month, my darlings. Your trump card, the death card, has come through. And, you know, this is not like a physical death. This is about transformation. Get it together, okay? This is about change, transmutation. Make this all happen. Make it all happen. And you have warriors here. The Knight of Fire is here. The queens that bring beauty. And they're in the castle for a reason. The King of Knowledge right here. The King of Kings is here. They will, and that's what we've been saying as well, that this pairing for 2018, you know, it can be a romance too, in the respect, but it can be people are now recognizing you for your value, for your ideals, okay? And they're like, you know what? I get you. I get what you're saying. But you have to transform. You have to make it happen. And this is my 7th year going to YouTube, and I've been talking about the same thing for the 7 years. And I got to listen up myself personally. Let's transform into success and greatness, and, you know, and it's not about ego. This is the whole thing about spirituality. You're not in charge, okay? Yeah, you got to walk it, you got to talk it, you got to prove, you got to position yourself, you got to have that passionate energy, you got to plan, you have to be perceptive. But when you align with them, they will bring you these people. You'll get that phone call out of nowhere and like, oh, I see what you're doing. Or your boss at your company calls you and says, you know, I've been watching you and you've been doing a good job. We want to promote you. Things like that. Okay. You can't tell your boss, I want you to promote me, right? You just wait for the call, the calling. Okay. But here we have transformation. So water sign Scorpio, you've got a major arcana card here as well for this full moon coming through. In case for all of you who have Scorpio in your charts, okay? And the 7 of Wands has come through. Fabulous. Another full moon. You see, here's the Queen of Fire, the 7 of Fire, these full moons, and here's Scorpio full moon at the end of the month with their transformation card, death card. You know, and that's not a literal death. That means just release what no longer serves you and move forward. Get it together. Make it happen. Okay? And the 7 of Wands is another card I love. And because we teach on this channel how the 7s can be your spiritual challenge or your spiritual victory. So I pray that this 2018 you make it a spiritual victory, okay? And believe in yourselves. Because this is about you have awakened to spiritual knowledge, all right? It's like we were just saying. You can't just walk into your boss's office and say, I want a promotion, you know. No. You you work it, you have that passionate energy. The fire is all about that. And when they recognize you, and they will, they'll contact you. And that will be, wonderful. And if you also are, you know, have an artistic scenario going on, or you have this dream that you want to have happen, make it happen then. Because the Queen of Fire, and look at these full moons, please, please, this blue moon this weekend is so potently powerful. Please do something special. We won't see these two full moons in 1 month back to back like it's been for this first quarter of 2018. And then 2018, this master year. None of this will be harnessing. Like I said, in 2012, when the Venus transit happened, that changed my life. And then, of course, the Mayan code um, and that 1212, 2012 too. But this first quarter opening is crazy good. So make it happen for yourselves, okay? Make it happen. And I opened this reading early for April because I did want to talk about the powerful, this blue moon coming forward in the sign of Libra. And Libra is about balance. It is about partnerships, okay? And that's why I'm so kind of talking and talking and talking, because this month of March, this first full moon opening up in the beginning of March in the sign of Virgo. Virgo's my moon sign. My birth sun star code, 3/11/1960. Okay? And then now that my rising ascendant in Libra is happening for this second full moon in 1 month. Again, the next time we'll have two full moons in 1 month will be in 2020 October 31st, which I will share because it's like that's going to be crazy Halloween night. And then, but the next time, two full moons in 1 month, so two blue moons in 1 year will be in 2037. Okay. So please take advantage of this weekend. And full moons are all about releasing what no longer serves you. And let the negative ones, the haters, and yes, they could be family members, let them melt away. Okay. You don't have to do anything. The universe will let them melt away. Because I was saying for months now, let the negative ones, just let them go gently. You don't have to argue with these people. Don't even waste your energy on them. Let them just go gently away. But I forget what reading it was, but literally it said, let them melt away. Okay. Let them melt away. Ooh, Seven of Cups. This is all about imagination. And the Six of Pentacles has arrived as well. Okay, so here we have the seven. Another seven has come through with, spiritual challenges or spiritual victory. Imagine your future now. Okay. Imagine it positively. And yes, introspection, quiet power time. Go within. It's about you. You're so connected to the universe, connecting with the beautiful ones. Okay. And then the Six of Pentacles. We talk about the sixes, that they literally are about having your peaceful side, and see the balance here of Libra, the balance scale. And then we see another hand. So we see three hands coming. We can tell they're female hands, okay? But Mother Earth, the Pentacles is Earth. This is what she wants for us. She wants this for us to succeed and have that karmic peace where, you know what, I am going to make a change in my finances. I'm going to make sure I start slowly paying off debt. I'm going to make certain that you know what to do, okay? And again, it can all happen via the universe, like You get that phone call, you're asked into the president's office, like, we've been noticing your hard work, and we believe in you, and we want to make something happen for you. Okay? And look, we've got the King of Kings here. We've got these two queens. We've got the Knight of Fire. He's my favorite. But see the young blood we have here too. Like, make it happen. Okay? Make your heart passionately do something that you're gonna love to do. You gotta love your job for the higher ups to, recognize you. And if you want to go involved in to do your own deal, why not? If you want to start your own business, that's come through as well. That people can be starting their own situations this year as well. And you can partner up. And I've been saying, how that Ben and Jerry's ice cream, okay? These two guys got together and they run like multi-million-dollar, probably $1 billion companies, okay? They were meant to meet, and that's what we're trying to share, okay? And it's not like they're lovers, right? But they were meant to run this business, okay? And I watched this video where terminally ill children, they're dying, okay? And this doctor, oh, no. Where was it? Where did I watch this? Anyway, this doctor who handles cancer for children, and the main things that children suggested, because they know they're gonna die, these are their words. I'll just read. I remember the two of them. Go to the beach and eat ice cream. So I just, these are young kids, and there was like 5 or 6 that they were saying, but the two that stood out for me, because I live on the beach and near the beach, and I used to be an ice cream freak, but I ate it all night, so it's like I'm addicted to ice cream, so I have to stop now because I can't eat it. Makes your butt grow, you know what I mean? But anyway, it made me smile that children who know they're gonna die, their words were go to the beach and eat ice cream. That's the innocence of children. The innocence of children. So, and it was like 6 other things. I need to look that up. I'll find it, because that really struck home for me, especially a woman that I couldn't have my own children. It's like but it's so, the innocence is what can happen for us, okay? Just innocence. But have that passion too. They were passionate about going to the beach and having fun and swimming, and then they were passionate about eating their ice cream. Okay. The Roan Mermaid. Faith sees the horizon beyond the waves. Look how beautiful. Faith sees the horizon beyond the waves. And this is for the month for all people. My monthly readings for all people, but I brought the mermaids out for the water sign Scorpio. The calm of patience brings a tranquil sea of protection. Look how beautiful. Look at that. And like the first time I pulled this card was August 29th, 2008, 10 years ago. Melusina, the calm of patience brings the tranquil sea of, and we've been talking about have faith, have trust, and patience on this channel for years. Because when you do align spiritually with the cosmic realm, with the beautiful ones, whatever you want to call them, God, Jesus, even, and he arrived in my reading, and I kind of lost it. Because his energy, I truly believe he's here now. I truly, truly do. He's present, and he's got his potent posse squad, and they're all very, very tall. Anyway, the point is, you're not in charge, but you are working with the cosmic realm. Okay, you're working with the invisible intelligence. Okay, so believe that and let them lead you. That's how we do it. Okay. And I can talk about this because how many times I've said how many times I get on YouTube and I'd be a brat. I don't want to. You see what I'm saying? No, I don't want to. No, I didn't say it, you know, I wasn't yelling at him, but I was like, I don't want to. I don't want to. But here I am. And I'm not going to give it up now. So much is coming. They keep telling me, oh, you just wait. Look at this. I've never written. This is the Roan Mermaid. I've never written on this. And this says, keyword, wealth. Wealth. The gentle Roan or Roan mermaid who protects seals predicts that help is coming to you from someone in a high position. Look at that. We're reading this card right here. Okay. Roane. Forgive me if I'm incorrectly pronouncing it, but I'm looking at it the Roan mermaid. Keyword wealth. The gentle Roan mermaid who protects seals predicts that help is coming to you from someone in a high position. Do not be afraid to seek the assistance you need. Courage will be given to you because the tide of change and improvement are flowing to your benefit. You are in prosperous circumstances and in luck. The Roan mermaid, who delights in annoying fishermen, predicts that your plans will not be thwarted. The sea, constantly in motion, indicates you will suffer no stagnation. You avoid entanglement by going forward and concentrating on all that has to be done. You know what you want, and you will get your way before too long. There we have it. Okay. How wonderful, my darlings. How wonderful. And look at all these energies we have here with these two queens and this king of kings. See, I'm just sharing again. I'll pick up all the cards at the end, but start your spiritual initiation. Believe in the treasures, the wealth that is coming to you. And you're supposed to meet these people. 2018. We've been talking about it on this channel. You are supposed to meet them. And maybe you already know who they are. Okay? But don't deny yourself. Okay? And that we received also the Hierophant for Taurus and the trump card, the death, I call it lucky 13th, okay? Lucky 13 for the Scorpio energies of this full moon is wonderful, just wonderful. Okay, let's look at Melolisa. Excuse me, Melosina. Okay. All right, Melosina. Okay. Again, another card I picked in 2008. Okay, Melosina. The key word is shock. You are clairvoyant, especially around the time of the full moon, like Melosina, who changed from human to mermaid every full moon. Okay, and we can see Luna here. We can see the Luna. And look at this castle here. Look at the castle. And look what all these energies we have that are in the castle. Okay? Embrace your new beginnings. Okay? Embrace despairing. Embrace you. Okay? Have passionate energy. Have passionate energy. Again, I can't hold these cards in my hand, but look at this. Look at all these flavors right here, right now. These energies, you want to align with this, okay? They're here. They've come through for all of us. But you have to believe in yourself as well. And please, I know I repeat myself, but do something special for this full moon. Even if it's you just, you know, whatever it is, you'll know. Okay, Melusina, keyword shock. You are clairvoyant, especially around the time of the full moon, like Melusina, who changed from human to mermaid every full moon. You may discover a shocking secret or see the truth instead of a delusion. Reacting on the spur of the moment could endanger the whole situation. Melusina symbolizes a sudden scream of despair. When her husband Siegfried broke his promise, peeping through the bathroom keyhole and seeing her secret fishtail, She screeched and threw herself into the river Alzette to remain a mermaid. Staying calm will put you in a better position where nothing is lost. Think before you act, as Sigrid wished he had. Okay, so again, this is folklore as well, but let's stay calm, have faith, have trust, and patience. Okay, and when we think of patience, we have to stay calm. All right, my darlings. So please believe in yourselves. Don't let go of what's going on and make your imaginations, put it out there. And look, here we have this balance. There's a pairing here. And again, success in a large amount. That's how I see the tens. And stand strong for your beliefs. Okay. Don't give up on you, my darlings. Because look at all these energies here. I can't even hold them all in my hand. Okay. Can't even hold them all in my hand. So believe. You're supposed to meet these people. And if you already know who they are, more power to you. More power to you. I love you all, my darlings. Make April 2018 a very electric month for you. And please, because I set this reading up a week early, do something this weekend, okay? And then with the resurrection of Jesus, and that Jesus came to my table just yesterday, um, I can feel it. I can feel it. Love to all. Ciao.